Good morning, my friends, and welcome to the Breakfast Club. My name is Darren Hancock, and it's October already. October 1st, 2025. Getting ready for winter. I can feel it coming already. The leaves are dropping. Winter will be upon us soon. The big trading summit in Toronto with the four of us will be there in a couple of weeks. We're going to meet up with the boys and have a good chat, meet some new people. So, yeah, I think somebody named it the Trading Summit the other day, so I like that. The minds shall get together, talk trading. Anyway, I hope you guys had a good night. I'm tired. I'm really tired this morning. We started going back to the gym, working out, just doing well, going to the pool and doing some swimming. Eek, exhausting. Exhausting. My body's not used to it. Take some breaks and you just get exhausted. Anyway, you guys don't care about that. Let's talk about some charts here. As my friend Russell had aptly pointed out, we are stuck between two fair value gaps right now. We're in this hourly one here, and we're in this one here. We're in the discount and the premium, and if you look at the whole range, we're just above 50%. So which direction can it go? Yeah, who knows? If it gets up on top of that, look for the mean threshold. If it gets below this, look for the deeper discount stuff. So it's a wait and see game. We've got all our levels marked out already this morning. I got our 830s marked out. Our 6 o'clock candle bounced nicely off of that. Thank you, abs. And we're just kind of waffling around inside the new midnight open range. So I have to wait for some news event to get this moving, I think. All right, let's make sure we are live here. And where are we at here? I think it was those gin and tonics you gave me last night, Gary, if you're listening. They must have been a lot more powerful than I expected. I'm feeling a little foggy this morning, so note to self, be careful about the trading when your brain is foggy. If you're not feeling 100% sharp in these choppy environments, probably best wait for a very obvious setup. So we're going to wait. Anyway, let's look at Dow Jones. Dow Jones gave you a nice little entry here for continuation. Wait for the bull trap to fail. It does. It comes back inside it, holds it, takes it higher. We're aiming for this new day opening gap here, a new week opening gap overlap right there. That will go all the way up to 625. Yes, I was just hinging on whether or not to get this because I saw it come back to this little cluster of breakers. One here. And I like the way the bodies are respecting it. We came back inside it one more time. I was just contemplating whether or not to go long there. So anyway, that's a long. If we can keep getting through these little breakers, that'd be nice to see it climb higher, and we'll be looking for $718. If we can close above 718, then I'm hunting inside this range here. SIBIs, wait for these SIBIs to fill. So those are the kind of objectives. You want to see it climb up on top of them to get higher. You start taking this candle out on the downside, then like going higher is not in the cards. We have equal lows. We've retraced all the way back into this 4-hour fair value gap. Usually going to tell you if we get a body break below it. When we're coming back through it, right here is a fair value gap in inversion. It becomes a reclaimed fair value gap when it comes back underneath it, back into it. And this reclaimed fair value gap, we want to see some support off of that to come lower. And that's what you got. Now you want to see this take out these lows. This is what you want to see before it takes that low out. So it literally came down, tagged it, or just a hair behind it, then went back, finally reclaimed that area, and now we're getting the drive down. So we're looking for this low to get taken out in oil. Then, Greg, if you're listening, you'll start hunting for your reversal. So look for a reversal pattern on your 5-minute, 15-minute for a run back higher. Because there's a whole bunch of stuff up here that has not been retested. So I expect to see some sort of little drop down here, wait for a reversal. Bitcoin did a nice little takeoff. Market structure shift, trade back above it, come back into it. Nice consequent encroachment of that wick. Went higher, changing direction, came back inside, hunted for the discount, through it, back up to the premium, extended the range, changing direction, come back inside, run up into 50% or more of that range. Premium box right here, box to box, back into the breaker, back up to the premium box, to the breaker. Well, not breaker, that's the mitigation. Didn't go lower. Back up to the premium. Back down to the discount inside that range. It's like all box to box stuff going on here. Discount. Ran all the way through. There's nothing. I think there's a tiny one in here. Ran through. Body closes above. Takes the high. Overlap. Range extension. Discount box. Market structure shift. Use the mean threshold to go higher. We're through this, so I'm looking to see if we can attack this candle here, these two candles, and see if we can get down to this little imbalance right here. We'll see how we respond off this. If we can get below that and use it as support, look for a run and attack of equal lows here, and see if we get a change in direction from there. Gold, give you a change right here, right back up into it here. 50% or more of that range. So take your fib tool. There's your 50%. Take half your trade off. Move to break even plus the cost of your trade. And you're looking for 62%. So it's a zero stress trade had you got in right there. So we'll see how we act off this candle here, because we've already hit the premium already. So I'm looking to see how we act off here. We just come back and fill this, and then you go to the lower time frames, because this is the daily. Go to the lower time frames and look for a reversal here. If it doesn't give it to you, look for a attack on well, the high, the consequent encroachment, the low of that, or the close of this up close candle, and then which is a breaker, its mean threshold, then both the candles together. And if we start getting through the mean threshold of both of them, then look for an attack on that sell side SIBI. So we're going to watch here, switch over to hourly chart, change in direction. We get a retest of that. We roll over and fill in some more of this. I'll watch that. Euro finally hit that objective we were looking for. Took us a long time to get there, a day or two, but we finally got it. So pay yourself there. If you did, good. We got a little range extension there already, so this has been done already. So now we got to change in direction. So you got to overlap here, right? This one and this one. Want to see that close above here, and then attack this one more time and get up on top of it to start going higher. Pound is picking up now. Consolidation, you want to see it accelerate through here. I'd like to see it hold there just before taking that out. Give us a little fair value gap. You see forming in here. And then the next hour. So small range candle at 9. And then 10 o'clock, look for a retest of this and then go higher. So 10 o'clock, give us a little swing low and then start running for that. That's ideally what I'd like to see in that for pound. And banks. We were at Gary's penthouse last night. He's got a penthouse suite in Calgary there. And he's trying to fix the hot tub on his roof. Thing's heavy. He's just had his floors all done. It looks great there. We've got banks, Gary, looking still kind of okay as long as we don't break below any swing points here. We're sitting right down into the lower portion of that range. So you want to see that hold. That's got to keep pushing higher. We are now CIBC. It is now changing itself up. So I want to see market shift. It'd have to get below 108, I think. And use that as some sort of support to push lower. So all the time you're inside that range, that's good. All the time you're inside here. Bank of Nova Scotia down to 87. We start to get a nice displacement candle through here. Then looking for this to provide support. Start coming back into all this. That'll be the end of it for me. Royal Bank, same kind of thing. You want to see this little a bull flag, break to the downside, and use the underbelly of it to go lower. That'll be a cam model 1, 2, and 3 here, with an up target of here. That'll probably be 50%. Let me just see that. Yep, right there. Perfect. So that rolls over and goes lower, comes back. You can get a cam 1, 2, and 3 to here, and you don't want to see it close up above that, obviously. That would be a short in the banks. We hit the upside objective. I think it switched over here. For some reason, I deleted it the other night, and then I tried to connect with the German 40 cash. I think that's the right one. You'd have to let me know, Ali. Good morning, Ali. Is that the right one? It's 8 cap. I couldn't see this, the previous one you had, so let me know. Either way, it looks pretty much the same. So that was our upside objective we were looking for before. That mean threshold of that candle held price. We finally ran for our upside objective. Come back down into our discount again. Ran through the premium. Now we're using this as support. You want to see this keep going higher now. So I got nothing more but upside for DAX. I don't know why we suddenly stopped the other day, yesterday or Monday. We just, for some reason, we're ticking along, and all of a sudden it went out. Everything went. So I was like, not so good. Don't know why. So I waited for the next day. So there's a rather abrupt end to our show. Good morning, Hadi. Rez, good morning. Don't forget, folks, it's non-farm payroll. It is the time of week that will beat you up. So study price action or be very nimble with your entries and exits. Good morning, Russell. Craig, good morning. You're long in oil, are you? I don't see a reversal just yet. Just wait for a reversal to set yourself up with Russell. But if you've already bought in, you've already bought in. What was your price? What price did you get in oil at? Looking for it. Let's get that crude oil. Good morning, my friends. Probably a brief stop today, but good luck to all of you. Thanks, Derek. Hope you're having a good time there, man. Enjoy yourself. Thing is, vacations go by so quick, man. Enjoy every minute of it, my friend. Crude pays the bills, although did get 2 green shorts yesterday. Good for you. 62.07. You're short up here, okay. So you got this discount box down here, so we're going to kind of watch this. And I'll be looking for some sort of reaction off of that. Oops. That looks like we did already. Look at that. Just tapped it. So now you want to see a reversal. So I want to see it get above $62 and use $62 as support to push higher. If not, if it takes this out, it's running for the low still. It's going lower. So be careful there, Craig. Yeah, we're looking for these equal lows now. That'll be 61, 62. If we take those, I'd be looking for the reversal. This is just too choppy for me. You could probably dig a trade out of here. But non-farm payroll, you got to be careful. It's just compressing here right now. Have to wait for the 10 o'clock news. And even macros. What are we dealing with a macro here? Oh, there's a little entry right there. High taken, short to a discount array right there. So there's a perfect entry, perfect exit for a small little run inside that range. Derek says that's what I'm looking to do. Dig one or two out of and leave the scene while the house is still sits and says, what? We gave him free drinks and a room and he's leaving us. That's right. Yeah, I enjoy your family, man. That's awesome. What's gold up to? That's one trade entry reversal. So if you're at 50%, 62%, 70%, you'd be out at 62. So that little run right in here, you would have got paid right to 70%. And then you just wait for a market structure shift. You've already got the lion's share of the internal range liquidity. So if that reverses on you and goes back higher now, you're going to be glad you used that internal range. Take profit model 1 as a internal range liquidity hunt. It's always a pretty solid way to protect your money right away and nibble some money out of inside internal range liquidity. Little shift here, right back into it. Trade with the discount. See small little wins along the way. Are you all aware of Michael's new suspension candle? I encourage you to look at his video on yesterday's September 30th video on suspension candles. It's something new he's introduced. He hasn't taught that to any one of us in the past. It doesn't really change the way I'm trading here, though. Basically, suspension candle is, you'll see an imbalance above and an imbalance below, regardless of whether or not there's a wick on the left side of it or not. If there's a imbalance above and a volume imbalance below, then that creates a suspending candle, and apparently it's quite strong for continuation, for support. You have to see two volume imbalances, one above, one below, that kind of suspends the candle. That's why he calls it the suspension candle. Or the suspension block. Not the suspension candle. I even got it wrong already. It's called the suspension block, not a suspension candle. I will suspend judgment for now. Derek. You're so punny. You're so punny. This is just not fun to be around. Let me tell you. I think oil is going to be our play for the day. I'd like to see us get back through 821 in 821 up here. We closed above. We come back inside, go higher, take out the range, look for 798. D, could you dance and sing today so we have something to enjoy? Egads, man. For all my acting, I did it. I was never a triple threat. There's acting, singing, and dancing. It was just a one-time thing, man. I was an actor. I wasn't the singer. Definitely can't sing. And dancer. I liked my martial arts for years. It kind of helped me a little bit, but dancing wasn't my thing. Not like what's his name, Hugh Jackman. He can sing, he can dance, he can act. He's the triple threat, that man. That little high is taken. See how we pull back right away? I just want to see some candles get some strength and get out of here. So you can't be hitting the long ball. You just got to hit base drives over and over again. Just keep bringing your players in one at a time. Hitting the big grand slam during non-farm payroll week is very risky business. That's what we'll do. My wife's got a teaching gig. She's filling in for a principal nearby. So, and the teachers are all going on strike as of Monday. She's got a part-time gig for a couple of days before we head out to Toronto. So we'll see how the strike goes. The government's acting so stupid. They're like, oh, we'll pay parents $150 a week for homeschooling your kids. That's so stupid. Like, every parent has an idea on how to teach their kids. Just because someone gives you a curriculum doesn't mean you know how to teach. That's why teachers go to school for it. It's just, and then they're using $150 per kid under 12 years old to go to school at home. So your parents, they got nothing better to do with their time than just sit and teach their kids at home. Who cares about work? You need 3 jobs just to maintain a house now. Now you're supposed to stay home and take care of kids, and the government will pay you $150 instead of dealing with the teacher strike. They're going to go out and pay the parents. I tell you, you're just going to dumb your kids down. They're just dumbing people down here. Retest this level. Want to see this structure break. If we're not going to go any lower, we're just going to hang out here and then start pushing higher. I really want to see this high get taken out. Gold. See how we're just banging around here now? Nothing's worth touching. Yes. Dow Jones is still acting. Okay, I see that hitting here. I want to see that dig up into this new day opening caps. And we just cleared out that high and we're back inside that range again. Still compressing. What are your upside objectives, Hadi? And Derek, what's your upside objective that you're looking at? I have 849 to 839 or 838. 49 to 39. These couple of little imbalances in here, or little new day opening gaps. I'm looking for those. Yeah. Correct. That's exactly what I'm looking for too. But there's nothing in here that would give you any indication that we're run there, other than we're in a slightly bullish trend here right now. And so far you're holding support here, so still bullish. You don't want to lose more than 50% of this wick now. And the fact that we're waffling around in here just tells me we're waiting for news. And then we're going to see an acceleration. We'll probably see an acceleration up to that level, which is your 4-hour. So check your 4-hour chart, and you'll find that your 4-hour premium is sitting up here. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. You're right inside this one and this one. This mean threshold's been hit. We still have not been hit in a 15-minute chart inside here yet. So if we don't start getting a big green candle shooting out of here, and that rolls over through here one more time, I'm looking for a restab of this down here and see how we act inside that. So I see your urgency, Hadi, for this to be a green candle. It's clearly having a hell of a time getting up there, though. I think it's going to wait for a news event to push it. Just watching and waiting. It's 45 minutes away. Just return back into this SIBI here. Premium box, discount box, premium box, box to box trade inside here. Not that you would have taken that. That's kind of sloppy. But that's an opportunity to take your trade off there, Greg. If you still wanted to see this go lower. We have no market structure shift significantly anyway. Change in direction. No opportunity to retest. Wait for this candle to the left. Body trades below it. You don't get a retest of it. Look inside this range. Swing. No body above here. Wait for this to get taken on the downside. It does. Get a retest. Nope. No retest. There's no opportunity hit inside here, even if you wanted to see that on a 1-minute chart. 15. Oh, that's a 15-second chart. You still didn't see an opportunity, so not so good. 1 minute. Yeah, 1 minute gives you an opportunity right there. You open below it, run back into it, run lower, box to box. We're just doing that right now. So there's your box to box trade. And you want to see if it gets through here and starts using this to leverage these lows. I traded a bonus small crude for 0.5 a top out green. Good for you. Gotta be honest, was shocked but reminded of NFP week when yesterday's data Canada gave us that big drop overnight. Yes, indeed. Right to another Mark III mean threshold. The bodies respected that mean threshold down there. It was crazy. Looking for this level here for Bitcoin. Still looking for this objective here. Nothing. There's not much here, you guys. I was just gonna wait for news. Morning, Hans. The PMI. We're just like in a holding pattern right now. See if we can wait for a silver bullet. It's a good idea, Nan. Yeah, there's plenty down there. You have to get below 689. Yeah, you'd have to take out this low at 631 on a close. For me to keep sending this deeper. We're not on a reversal yet from a daily perspective either. So watch how this news release opens up. We want to see if we get a initial spike down, then run it higher, and see if that initial spike is the direction that it'll end up going for the rest of the morning. And the initial spike is that, hey, I want to go in this direction. Let's take people offside, then come back and take them out. Four more minutes for the opening. So we've now taken out this SIBI here, this little discount box, which is this volume imbalance. So if we get through that, there we are. We're into it now. Now I want to see if we can get through that level and find support at it, keep pushing lower. If we don't, I want to see a revisit of this level. We could come back into here as well. 774 to 776. A revisit here. Nice. Nice. Through here. Excellent. Now I want to see it come back and use this. 10 seconds now. I want to see it close below here and then come back and use this candles. Low, its wick, open, sorry, it's close, and then this little imbalance right here. Okay, there you go. It's right back to that imbalance. I want to see that roll over and come lower. Rejection block has been hit. Two minutes before the opening. Your 15-minute downside is sitting right here. 738. That's the level right there you want to look for. Oh, sorry, right here. I want to see if we can close below here and use this as support. We're back inside this one. Now you don't want to see it close above that. There's the open. Nice. Extend the range. Pay the trader. Looking for the next low right here. And looking for this box down here. So far, perfect little entry right there for a short. No green candle, Hadi. We didn't get what we're looking for. Got to be prepared to change it up, man. There's the 6 a.m. and the yellow. Pay yourself again there. So from there to there, you're paid. Don't marry the idea. Just get prepared to stay on the horse. That's all. $7.41. $7.39. Watch how we act inside here. Or through that already. You'd want to see that a portion of that stay open to go lower. It's not. That's the Judas swing. Takes out the low. Turtle soup. Look at that. Seek and destroy. So it's like something you have to be suspicious of. When you see it drop like that, then you go, if you want to see this really get some acceleration to go lower, I want to see a portion of this stay open. As soon as you see it starting to rip back through that, you go, that's no good. It's eaten through all those levels already. And then it starts to eat through this level, and this level, and you just go, we're hunting for higher prices. Easy to say after the fact, but that there's like 6 different arrays it went through all in one candle. And then it went through a whole bunch more before it finally settled above the highs here. Cleaned the highs out, cleared the lows out. Come back, find support at this now. Now you get a big green candle, Hadi. So that's just back inside that again here. Now you want to see that go higher. It's already taken out the highs. So like it did here, want to see how we act. Come back and tap it and leave. And now we're looking for our 840, 848 level. So if you look at Ollie's, I know Ollie's, oh, Ollie is in here this morning. Good morning, Ollie. So we're looking at your notes for your news events, and you got 8:30 and 9:45 or 10 o'clock. Often seek and destroy. Well, there you go. There's seek and destroy right there. Seek and destroy. Took out this, came back to our premium level, tapped it, kept going higher. So far his notes on news events. Now you've got that as 9:45, so I would imagine that's the same as 10 o'clock as well. Because you don't have anything that says 8:30 news and 10 o'clock news. You have 9:45 and 10, you have 8:30 and 9:45, but you don't have 8, and you have 8:45, 8:50 or 9:45 and 10, but you don't have any that says 8 and 10, or sorry, 8:30 and 10. So I'm assuming that it's 8:30 and 9:45 closest, and it's seek and destroy. And there you have it, my friends. There's the, I think that's the level we're looking for. It is, nope, almost there. 837 we're looking for. 836 is what we've hit. We needed one more handle right into this midnight open fair value gap, the very first one from Monday, or sorry, yesterday's. Seek and destroy. There, we got our 837. There's your 4-hour objective hit. Morning, Shepherd. $848, 458. I got 848 as the next upside objective. 843 and 848 is my next upsides. 843, which will put you in the midnight candle, and 848, just above yesterday's midnight open range. That'll put you for a full fill of that 4-hour premium level. 858, yeah. 858. $854, 854.75 will be the next one after that. This one, literally, you can go like this. Sorry, you're not looking at what I'm doing here. So 850, 855. I don't know where you get 858 from, but I got 855. Yeah, it's beautiful, hey? First stage accumulation distribution. Second stage accumulation. And boom. Unicorn trade right there. I agree, Hadi. It's a nice little unicorn trade. And you called that right before it happened. So it's a nice little run back into a breaker inside a fair value gap. That's like an A plus type level right there. So you have a breaker inside a fair value gap on a unicorn trade, the second stage distribution or accumulation for a distribution, like A plus right there. Anywhere inside this level here would be a beautiful catch for a unicorn trade for a long. So well called, Hadi. And box to boot, right? There's your box. So you have a discount box, and then you look for a premium box, and that 4 hour we're looking for, as you just nailed it right there. So a nice little unicorn, box to box, overlap, breaker inside a fair value gap, like multiple different setups all in one. That's why they call it the unicorn, the magic. The magic happens. Unfortunately, it's just so choppy. Unless you're entering in specifically off of 764, 752, you wouldn't have got 739. So you got 2 out of the 3 entries for that unicorn trade, right at a time where you expect the opening to occur. So time, price, unicorn, breaker inside of fair value gap, box to box, lots of confluences that said that was a nice little trade right there. And now we're coming back to fill the regular trading hour gap as well. So, or did we fill that already? No. There's 7 more minutes and we'll see what the next macro gives us. Ollie, do you have any amendment on your news release for 8:30 and 10? Or does that 8:30 and 9:45 notes that you have mean the same thing? Did go higher. Look at that. Right off that level. You're hitting your 8 or 67.28 there, Kevin, if you're watching. That's a nice little hit. That'd be a nice objective to reach for. Old high taken. Come back inside it. Body find support at it. Run through. Premium arrays up here. Hit. Pay yourself. Wait now to see if that climbs up above there. Takes out this breaker. And then look for a run higher still. And this is an immediate rebalance. There's a little gap there. Look for this civvy here to fill. 67.35. So pay yourself. Wait for the climb above. Find some support and then push higher. If not, that's a nice little range extension play. And you're back to chop again in here. We're back to a Mark III consequent encroachment here, eh? 840, 843. Right on that midnight open. It's also the consequent encroachment of the Mark III. I still think they want to come down here and take out these relative equal lows. We've got discount boxes down here that haven't even been touched yet. This discount hasn't been hit. This is seek and destroy. And look for it to run all the way back through here and take this lot out to a logical level. We traded below this one. Didn't quite come back to reach for it. So look for continuation. Yeah. Seek and destroy, man. Yes, must be pulling back hard too. Yes, it is. That's why you pay yourself. Here's your next macro. Right before the 10 a.m. news. And don't forget it's PMI, so we could get a big move. And this is exactly what Ali was talking about for seek and destroy moments for 8:30 and 9:45 news. Seek and destroy. You're now taking out the highs, and now we're taking out the lows. Look for this level down here to get retested. We've just got the top of it retested right there. That was our discount box. Now I want to see if we can get through here and use this as support to go lower. It is a box to box on a 15. It is indeed a D. Now watch how this acts inside here. If this starts to fill this thing back up, seek and destroy all over again. It's keying off of our downside level. And see, you want to see a portion of this stay open, right? So watch how it acts in here. Kind of like when it was coming back like this, we wanted to see it stop before it reached this candle. And it just ate all the way through it. That's what we're kind of looking at right here. Do we start to eat all the way through this candle? Close above it. Then we've swept the low and we've got a continuation. This is good. All the time we stay inside these two down close candles, that's your bullish breaker. Descendant bullish. And we're inside that. Bodies have to respect the mean threshold here for me. And then send this lower. Hey, that box to box is an eye opener. Hey, Eddie. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. Here comes the news. Mean threshold. The bodies have to stay above here or below here if we want to go lower. If that wants to send it higher, we've already hit the 4 hour. And we've had a nice little reaction off that 4 hour. Wow. It's good. I like that. You want to see it accelerate now, not just waffle around here. And we got 10 a.m. news, so we could just see this rip all the way through and take all this lot out. Yet. We got relative equal lows below us, and this big box down here that still hasn't been hit yet. Not what you want to see. Now you're above this level. Come back, give it a support, and now we're back inside this range, looking for this midnight open again, and hit ease 830. %, right here. Just stay inside the range you're in right now. Right now you're bullish inside this range, and you've just hit 50%. So now if you've gone here, you've tapped this, hit 50%, pay yourself, move your break even, 62, move to 50. Like if you use an internal range liquidity hunt again, take profit model 1. There's 50% there. You entered in here at a discount, hit 50, pay yourself, move to break even, 62%. Now move to 50, pay yourself here. So now we're watching. If it hits there, now you move to 62%, pay yourself at 70. 75, you're moving to 70 now. Pay yourself at 75. 78, pay yourself. So you've hit right up to 78, you pay yourself there. 75. And you're out. And that's optimal trade entry reversal. So you grabbed all that liquidity from this entry point here all the way up, and you paid yourself internal range liquidity. And if it rips back against you now, you'll be glad you used that method. That is take profit model 1, my friends. So it's retracing back off of that. You scaled out your trade all the way internal for this internal range liquidity. There's no real objective to reach for other than this consolidation and the midnight open candle. But what a perfect place to unload. And you paid yourself all the way from here to here. delicious. One more minute. Where is it going to go? Where you guys see it going? I can see a run to 822 all the way down to 690. That's where 822 to 690. Here's 10 o'clock. Initial spike down. Take it higher. So our initial spike down. So I'm thinking about the rest of the morning is going to be down from this. You can still run all the way up to 854. Where are we going now? We're above here. Going long. To 828. 818. Rejection block. If you're in here, pay yourself. 818's next. Let's hit it now. Nice. 820. See if we bounce off of here. There's 820. If we can get up on top of that, look for 828. We're above this level now. Find some support at that. Start pushing higher. So still bullish. Looking for that 827, 828. Watch these two levels right here. That high's been taken. This becomes an area of watch. That whole wick all the way down to here. If you're one tick below that low, you're getting squeezed now. Your mean threshold is being traded through. So it tells me this is my little area to look for. I've actually closed below the mean threshold now. I still would like to see it just clear out the highs here and then just send this lower for 10 o'clock. Watch this level here. We already traded through the mean threshold of that candle. So that makes me want to reach for this one here. Premium box up here still. We've come back, tagged it, went higher, ran through it, took out the seek and destroy moments like Ollie alludes to. Didn't quite hit this one here yet. And we didn't quite reach for this one here yet. We have closed below this. If you're one tick below here and you ignored that mean threshold, you just got squeezed and then taken out there. So if you're looking at this as, I want to see my entry is going to be on the high open and the high close and the mean threshold. As soon as you see it close below that, any retracement back in there to unload your positions because it's going lower, wait. And then when you wait for this level to get closed above again, and then you've got that last little piece there. So I'd wait for a structure break here. But if you want to go, if you want this to reverse here at 10 o'clock now, look for a silver bullet. This would be like the silver bullet. There's 10 o'clock here. Trade below it, trade back into it. You don't want to see it trade above it and then back into it again. So that's like a burned silver bullet that way. But we haven't taken out a high, so we expect to see this high get taken for 10:30-ish now. And then see if we can catch a reversal off of that. Because the upside objective next is 1046. So the top of this midnight open range. So watch this level here at 828, 828 to 829. How is oil doing? We've swept those lows now. So we still haven't seen a reversal yet, Craig. So if you made some green today in this candle running up, good on you. This is the same example I just gave you on the other one. You want to see this body trade above here, and you say, I want to see it come back, tap this, and go. It runs all the way through the mean threshold. You go, ooh, that doesn't look good. Gives you one opportunity to unload your position, and then takes it lower, closes below that mean threshold again, and we're targeting this SIBI. 1, 2, both those SIBIs. And you finally target them. We trade through them, and we're expecting to see this run rejection block and old lows. So the rejection block gets hit, and then it pulls back, takes out this small little swing high on a close here. Now you want to see this hold, and it gives way again. So you're looking for that SIBI. It targets it, runs through it, doesn't go any lower. So now you're just back and forth between these small little range here. You'd want to see it get above here first before you start thinking about bullish. And you're targeting 1, 2, 3, 4 levels here. Right back to our premium level again. Trade through it, come back into it. Look at this. Work. Bitcoin's on a little tear as well, hey? Now we're through that level right here, that 828 level we're looking for. Sensitive or what? Look at that. Filled it, came back to it, to the bottom of it, and ran higher. Now we're looking for rejection block. It's hit. Looking for old highs. And then we're looking for that 1030 reversal here. Oh, you're holding on to crude still? Fair enough. Those of you who want to see the master at work, Michael's actually streaming right now, according to Wannabe. Still looking for upside of 46, 846, and 855. Looking for here, then 855, then look for that 6 a.m. candle again. I see it, PMI had no impact. We're so high resistance right now. You added more crude in that lower. Market structure shift here. Body closed above it. You're coming back, tapping it there. I'm going to keep seeing this eat through this mean threshold here now, Craig. Get on top of here so you can start running higher. Be awesome if you could run for this regular trading hour gap back to 62.50. Body's traded above it right here. We trade back inside it nicely. Keep pushing higher. So that's range extension. We're looking for this range to extend, or this one here that's extended. Now we're looking for it continue pushing higher and reach for our upside premium objectives, which is that 4-hour fair value gap above us again. It's nice right there. Wait for this bull trap to give way. Nice. And you want to see that close above there. Don't chase it. Just wait for it. You're already starting to hit this first level, second, third, fourth. 15 seconds. I want to see that now create a fair value gap above us here, or at least come back down and give this old high a tap. It's good. Close there. This is where you get an institutional order flow entry drill. That one just sits here right now and just buffs around back and forth. And we get a small little candle forming right here. I want to see the next candle come down and give it a little institutional order flow entry drill. That's an A level setup. Your B is the consequent encroachment. C would be a full trade back to this old high, leave a small portion open, and then take off from there. So graded response from this point. That's good. That's what we're looking for. Next level. I'll come back, give it a little tap. A pluses if it just leaves right here. Now, if that's your trade setup, you say, I don't care. I'm sitting right below this here. I want in on this because I'm looking for higher prices. That's your A plus, and you're leaving right now. And if it doesn't, and you still put your stop loss down there, that's okay. You can still scale in. Your 4 hour on your NQ has been reached now. Look at that. Nicely done. Looking for 6 a.m. now. And this, you want to see, just keep leaving from here. For your A plus level, you guys are just looking for a run. I still want to see it come back into a portion of this. If not, then look for your target up here at your next level, which is 61.91. You move that one to break even now and let that sit there, ride stress free. So your next level above is right there at 880. For your NASDAQ. 880 is your next level. After you've done this one, 880, oh, you just hit it now. Okay. You just hit 880. Okay, next level is 935-ish. 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 All the time you're making new highs, if you see any reversal set up in here now, at 880 level, nice little tap. I want to see a change in direction here and start coming back into this right there. You want to see that body close below that. If it's not, we're still looking higher. On the hourly level, you're looking for 898. Take care, Derek. All the best, brother. Still finding support here. Looking for higher. 898. $8.92 to $8.86. That's your 5-minute ND. Right there at 8.86 to 8.93. There's 8.86 right on your opening. That'll give you this one right here. That puts you right on that opening. Come back, find support. We've got a body above here. Find support at that. Start coming higher. It's bouncing off our 6 a.m. candle, which is nice. See that keep coming higher now? $67.32. I want to see that get hit. Let's get Craig some money today. There it is. 889. Right there. We just hit it now. Now you're looking at 898. $8.93 on a 5-minute chart now, Hadi. That's your 5-minute box you're looking for. $8.92. We'll see what kind of reaction we get off of 8.92. Now with Kevin's news, he just posted on that on the Telegram channel there. I agree. This could be a big trap. Trapping people that all of a sudden just quickly reverse on you. That's a fill now. 8.92 done. That whole fair value gap has been filled. Now I want to see what kind of sensitivity you get up there. You have 45 seconds to see where you close. Nice. If I see a little change below here, if you see this nice big bold candles get through here and use this as support, I'll be looking for a nice little change in direction there around 10:30 we're looking for, right? Let's hit this premium level on a 5-minute chart. We're looking for 8.98 for a rejection block. So there's 8.98 up here. We'll see how we act in that. So over here, oh, it's about the same place. There's a small little imbalance right there, is there not? Yes, there is. 898.5. 898.5. 898.5. That'll put you right on the rejection block of the hourly or the 15-minute here. Just gonna look for, just waiting for a reversal setup here. There's the retest, and we're already through that wick through it. No bodies through here yet. You did have some wicks, so that's a bit nuts. Still nothing here. We're below this level here now. I want to see that react off that 830. Come lower. Right inside that box. Start coming lower now. D8. There's 898. 898. 8 and is 900. That puts us into the rejection block. Now, if we get up on top of here, I'm targeting this next 3 a.m. candle at 980. $927's next. What's this 934? Oh, that's probably somewhere. I was kind of guessing for right there. Just double check that. $927, $926. Look right here. Will do, Scott. Thanks. So far, we're still staying in the same direction. So we obviously got the same thing Michael's got, but he's obviously got some extra diamond advice for us. So I encourage you all to watch that after the fact. We're still on the horse. If he's picking bullishness, we're with him. I totally agree. We have found support at all the levels that we're looking for continuation. So far, so good. Let's wait for a structure break here. $917 fills the hourly fair value gap that we didn't. Did DAX hit my objective? Oh, look at that. Done and dusted. Nicely done. And then we closed above it, find support, ran higher. Nice. Did you trade that, Ali? If you did, I'm happy for you, man. Glad I could help you out. So you got you got out of crude, did you? That's one of those ones you wanted to see, this discount get retapped. I wanted to see that tap here and run for 50%. Use your internal range liquidity hunt. You wouldn't have quite got 70%. You would have got 62, paid yourself here. Then it would have come back and taken you out right there. But at least you would have been able to pay yourself. If you could have got in here, I couldn't get in there, so. You hit that premium level, and now you've got to wait to see whether or not that continues to find support and start working your way through here. Or if it gives you an opportunity to get long here, look at the range you're in here. So now if you take out a swing point, then that looks like a low. You're running down deeper inside this range, so pull your fib tool on that. Do your internal range liquidity hunt on this range. And that would have brought you from here to there. 50%. So 50%, 62%. Yeah, see, it already ran it out already, right to 75%. 62, and you're back inside this range. You'd have to look at a 15-second chart, see if there was something in there. Markets are really choppy now. We're coming into October. We're expecting a turn in October, like from a seasonal tendency perspective. Hit this upside objective here for ES. And just shy of that objective here for Dow Jones. Look at that. Just shy of it. Change in direction. Wait for this downside to get taken first. So this is like your bear trap. Next bear trap, clean that, and then you get some free running for a while through these. Watch that level there. We've drilled into it multiple times now, just weakening that level. You see it pop through here and take this candle out. Thanks a lot. I closed with your carrot. Excellent. Glad it's working out for you, Ali. 4 seconds. Nice. Into it. I'm going to go short there. As soon as it takes that little low out right there, then I'll move to break even. I've only got one on there, so stop loss has to go above here. Even them out. Now, why did it not close me out there? Come on. Took the low. Once we get the break even, oh, the frickers didn't close me out. I'm gonna wait for this structure break here now. I like to see this trade through here. Now we're back through that, so now you gotta wait for a structure break. Make up your mind. We still got some more upside objectives here. We traded through this once, and then I didn't want, as soon as it took that low, great. Now I want to see it not come back to that, and it did. So ideally you want to wait for the structure break there, but I wanted to see if I get in a little early off of there, so you can see the problem with wait for a structure break there. We're still inside this one. Now we are bearish here because we've traded below this level and we've traded below this level. We're just waiting for confirmation on this swing. Gold is dumping. Gotta wait for a structure break there as well. This will be the 11 o'clock now. If we see this run up here one more time into this level and look for 11 o'clock reversal, that'd be nice to see. Any one of those three would be nice. And then roll over, and you still have to wait for a structure break down here, but see what we get. So you're bullish inside this range. You're bearish overall. In this bigger range, you're bearish. In this little range, you're bullish until you close below there. And you're back to bearish again. So inside that range there, look for 50%. Just pull in our fib. Just trying to stay on the horse here, not trying to find a trade. $62% will put us right back in that premium box again. There's 50. You're inside the premium box now. Now I want to see that. Do we react off of that, or do we continue to push higher and look for these three guys here that we're looking? There's 70% optimum trade entry, a full fill of this premium box once again, right on the money. Now you want to see if this is going to hold. You want to see if that holds now, and you want to see if that comes back down below this level. So you're stuck between here and here now. If this starts rushing up here, we're looking for these three. And then looking for a reversal. No structure break here yet. Now, if this is going to accelerate down through here, you want to see this quickly rip through here. Blow right through all of this. Has been worked quite well. So you want to see it really quickly run through there. If we're just coming back to this candle's high, it's open, it's mean threshold. Buried inside this one, it's high, it's open, it's mean threshold. Right there. All in one candle. Your ass is next. Tell me that's not an area of sensitivity there. Look at that. The body's just staying on that. Just so you can see the battle, where the battle is raging right now between these two. Yeah, that's what I said earlier, Hadi. I'd like to see this get taken around 11 o'clock, hit one of these objectives, and then wait, look for a reversal. Super choppy day, hey? Then it has these moments of clarity and then right back into chop again. You got an overlap there. So far, so good. Yeah, see it right there. Little fair value gap here, as also immediate rebalance right here. Right there, and then the immediate rebalance. So you have to take from there to there. That's what this came down into. Tag that immediate rebalance. So that treats it like a fair value gap. You trade it above it, you come back, fill it, go higher, take that high, pay yourself, and looking for further upside. So there's 50% of that wick's been hit now on the 5-minute chart. Oh no, we haven't hit 50% yet. 50% is right here at 904. Keep drilling. All the attempts to get through here. Drill, 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 drill. It's still held price. Now we're drilling between the premium and the discount area. Now we want to see this get on top of here. Take out this little imbalance above us. This little volume imbalance and start running for that hourly SIBI to fill. Be right back. There we go. First objective is hit. So we're looking for, Hadi. That's what we're looking for, buddy. Looking for that very thing right there. Tested. Now we'll see if we get this next objective here. Well, that's what we're looking for. A bearish SMT would be nice. You're below this level. You're back into that level. It's a nice little short right there. Inside this range. We're already through the 50% of that though. So you want to see that really start to clear out through this lower level here. Gonna wait for a market structure shift down here. You see it start to clear through here now. That's the short. There's another one here. We're below that level. Trade back into that level. Short. Premium box again. Something to be said for waiting for market structure changes. Pretty much the same thing there, Hadi. You want to see this market structure break here. There's this immediate rebalance right here. You want to see it trade below 890 on a close. Take out this mean threshold. So just wait for a structure break here, which is relatively, which is this whole thing here. You want to see this get taken out as well. That's right to the 915 there. Wow. Sloppy, sloppy. Keep coming. Keep coming. Find support at that. Nope, no rush, man. Nice, perfect place to enter. If you're wrong, it trades through it, comes back, taps it. Look at that nice little perfect tap there. Continuation. Perfect, perfect. Let's just wait for the confirmation now. If this is starting to act clean now, that's what I want to see. Give us the same thing down here. And we've got our change in direction. I've got support off those levels that are acting clean and accelerate now. Come back, tap that. Now come back clean. Clean, clean, clean. see here. Imbalance right here. Still no structure break. Small change in direction here. We're trading back into this candle's wick, 50%. Old or the low, sorry, the close mean threshold high. So we'll see if this candle here holds along with this premium BISI inside an old run. Nope. Look for this guy up here now. $904. This is the patience of waiting for your setup. Wait for a clean setup. If you took this here, your exit's at the rejection block. Pay yourself at rejection blocks. You don't always get the low you're looking for. So now you wait for market structure shift. You can see how many times you just keep getting traded back against. Unless you're looking for a specific data point to hold and you're willing to bet something on that, make sure that data point holds and be very precise. As it trades through it, it gets sloppy, then wait for a clean setup to occur. Get through this mean threshold here. $820. If I can get below here, I'm looking for $820. want to see a big displacement through here now. This is what I was doing earlier. Coming back to that, you want to see that hold, roll over and come back down now. This is what I was looking for over here. See if this will give it to us now. Just want to see that close down here now. Wait for a body to get below here. No body yet. We just had a wick clean up these lows with this low, so we could still see another revisit of this higher. Don't like it at all. It's not, you want to see something clean, create a fair value gap in here, come back, just give you an institutional order flow entry drill, or just tap this as 50% of the fair value gap, and then keep going lower. Something clean like that. So until you got to be disciplined enough not to chase this. Just wait. I tried it here, didn't work. I was looking for this kind of setup for a run lower and then a continuation. That didn't happen. So this retest right here, we've come back into it once, twice. We wick through a little bit. That's what you want. Let's get a body below here. Not wicks. Good old body right into this 6 a.m. candle. Stop in here. Create a little fair value gap. I'd be all right with it just trading back into these equal lows. Stop loss would have to go above the high. But until then, this is still a potential for this to turn around and just run right back up into here. Now we haven't had a nice strong body get through here yet, so yeah, I agree, Russell. It does look kind of weak, doesn't it? We're getting into the lunch hour now, so this might be it for me. If we don't see something here soon, this will be it for me for the morning. Watch it get above here and market structure shift. If we can get above this level and use this as support, look for, again, a run above the premium box and then run up into the next levels above you. So there's an immediate rebalance right here. We've traded above it. We're coming back into it. Let's see if we start going higher now. See you later, Rez. Yeah, it'll wear you out if you're not focused on this. And if this is not the game you want to play, and that's studying this on a 1 minute level and looking at these specific data points, then take the rest of the day off, because it's going to be choppy here for a bit. So far, we're finding support here. I want to see if we're slightly bullish now inside this range. Looking for 50% of this, which is probably already there. If we can get through that level again on the downside, I want to see this close below 882. If it doesn't, it just keeps coming back and find support in here now. Push higher, look for 892, 894, and then this. Close below 882. You got 21 seconds. What do you see as a downside target? Like I said earlier, my hourly, I'd be looking for 820 to 797. If we can get below that, then I'm looking for 757. Oops. 757, 719, and 690. So far still holding. Bodies are above this level. Wick did some damage down into this imbalance. There's the 892, 894, and then 897. Do you see those targets, Craig? Those are all hourly targets. If you can get below 838 on a close, that's 784 to 770 on the 4-hour chart. Looks like an attack. I think that's going to be it for me, you guys. Good. And as long as you see those, just keep your eyes on those levels. So you got to find support at those levels in order for them to breach that point, because you've already taken the highs on the hourly. If we continue to push higher again, if we get through here and find support at this, look for those two levels above you. And if you get above that one, the next one is 980. It's like way up here. There's the next one at 897. That's the mean threshold there. Guess we have 11:30 to 1:30 to make. Maybe take out the swing low 10 p.m. if I understand correctly. Yes, correct. Or it's a trend and update. Quite honestly, I want to see this hold and a market structure break. You want to wait for this over here now. This has been waffling around in here. So this whole consolidation, you want to see it rip through these candles and then come back to that 6 a.m. candle, I think, and then just use that as leverage to go lower. If that just keeps running the high, running the low, running the high, running the low, and then trading internal range, we're in a consolidation or that bull flag formation. Support off the 830 candle, the open, and this little imbalance right here. We're finding support off that. Look for this premium level right here inside this range. This premium level, it was just hitting it now. That's box to box inside this range. That's been traded into to that level. Now you want to see that break and then this break and then continue reaching for your higher objectives. And that, like you said, that could be just a continuous trending day today. And you've got your upside objectives now. But that's it for me, you guys. Thanks for tuning in. I will see you guys tomorrow. Hope you have a great day. Be careful. It's non-farm payroll week. It can be super choppy, beat you up pretty good. So be careful. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow.